early for lekking, but it's snowing and the male birds will be there. So I'm going to scope it out, because if I can get to the lek in the morning, if there's not too much snow, I'm definitely getting to a lek in the morning. I am meant to be flying to Dublin in the morning, but hey ho, we'll make it work. I mean, I'm not flying till later in the day, but I could probably do without doing a lek in the morning for that reason. So yeah, photography. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so ready for the photography season in general. Like, please, can we have some nice weather? I'm fine with snow, just get rid of the rain. I am sick to death of rain. And every day that I photographed during the season, like the shooting season, it poured down. I did a photo shoot for Didito, it poured down. I did some dog photo shoots for my friends for their gun dogs, it poured down. I did a couple like shooting days for people, it poured down. Or it was foggy, which is even more annoying, I think. And so I'm so ready to get some pictures and get some nice pictures, and tomorrow is meant to be sunny. So if I get snow and black grouse and sun, oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait. So I'm currently just having a little scope of the fell that I love. It's my favourite place. I'm on the low fell at the moment, which doesn't, oh, I can see a little grouse. He's miles away, but I can see one. Doesn't usually have tons down on this low bit at the moment, although there might be some grouse because it is cold and it's been so wet for them. Like, god, it's been a wet winter. So I'm just having a look to see what there is. I haven't seen any owls this year. I haven't seen anything this year because I haven't really been out, because it's just rained for like 3 months. So yeah, I'm just having a little drive, and then I'm going to head up onto the high fell, or the higher fell, and see if I can get the Land Cruiser to where the lek is. Fingers crossed. Should be fine. It'll be fine. It's a good car. And yeah, try not to get stuck. So we will see. And then I am also really early. It's only 3 o'clock, but obviously it gets dark quite early. So I thought if I set off early, I can have a little look for wildlife, and then I'm just going to park up and wait, because the cockbirds are a lot more nervous early in the season, because obviously it's not really lekking season. There's nothing really to keep them there, so they're a lot more flighty. So if you pull up once they're already there, they tend to not necessarily come back. You know, they're a lot more fussy. So I'm going to get there early and sit and chill. Brought a coffee, and yeah, oh, snow is so pretty. It covers all the mud. It's so pretty compared to mud. So let's see what we see. So this is how flooded the roads are. There is literally ducks swimming in the puddles. Literally just put my camera out and it's snowing, and it's like wet snow at the minute. So seeing a kestrel, saw a little pair of grouse, red grouse. God, it's like getting back into a new skill set, even though I have done this a million times. It's like getting back into it, and getting back into having your camera in the right place and using it, and yeah. Kestrel has just moved, I think. Oh my god, look how beautiful it is. I did actually see 2 grey hens, but they're so flighty at this time of year. I just think where I am, like, it's in the middle of nowhere basically. They won't see a lot of people, they won't see a lot of cars. So as soon as I came to a stop, they flew away. This is good. I mean, I've seen red grouse, grey hens, obviously pheasants, or lapwing. So yeah, and the joy joy of the snow is things actually stand out. So you can spot things a lot easier. God, it's beautiful up here when it's snowy. I might have to fly my drone just to get a scenic shot of it, because it's looking stunning right now. Well, I have made it up onto the fell. It is pretty slippy and pretty snowy, but this is, imagine this filled with black grouse in the morning. I'm literally like praying that I can get up here in the morning, because if I can get up here in the morning, it's meant to be a clear sky and this lek is backlit. Oh, I'm literally like, please, please, God, don't snow anymore. Don't freeze too hard, and let the birds be here in the morning, because if they are, it is going to be incredible. I'm praying everything needs to come together, and then I can get up here. Oh, please. Well, it is 5 to 6. I'm probably one of the only people in the country going up onto a fell in the snow to see some black grouse. But I'm hoping that it is worth it. I've got my thermal trousers on, I've got double layers on my top, I've got my gloves, I've got my hat, I've got my D-robe, a big fluffy D-robe to put on, which I think will probably be essential this morning. So yeah, but I'm trying to drive sensibly because I think it's quite slippy. Would have loved a lie-in this morning, but no, decided to do this instead. I realise it's incredibly dark, so you can't actually see me, but I got here and there was no birds here. And then I saw one bird move, and then I don't know if you can hear, but they have just flown back in. Oh, I'm so happy that they're here. I can't wait for it to get light. Well, I am still currently waiting for light. It looks a lot lighter on this camera, but it's still pretty dark for photos, and very dark for video, so it's so cool though. It's so cool to see them in the snow. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think there's 14. That's what I can count anyway. A red grouse flew to the centre of the lake and started shouting and jumping, and all the black grouse were like, "Mate, this is not your dance floor. This is our lake." No one paid him any attention. Whereas like when a new black grouse comes in, they all absolutely freak out and are like, oh my god, that's a new person. But yeah, they didn't give a shit about the red grouse. We are so close to the sun coming over the hill. Yeah. So it's pretty light now. So I'm starting to film. I mean, this is incredible. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop. I mean, the fact that I got here and there was one bird and he was like frozen, and I was thinking, there's no way they're going to come. It's not going to happen. And it was really slippy and icy getting here. I mean, I just don't have words for this view right now. I won't lie, I just got sunshine and they've all flown away. That's the only thing with comment, like when you come later in the season, they're usually pretty much done by 7:30, and then they all just kind of hang around and chill. And obviously, because it's so early in the season, it doesn't get light until 7:30. Oh, literally, like the sun has just come over the hill and they all just took off, and usually they'll go like a couple 100 meters, but they just royally left the building. I'm so gutted. I mean, if they come back, it's going to be a miracle. I mean, I'll take it for what it is, because it's been an absolutely beautiful morning to watch them. But I am so gutted that they have just left. Oh, I am praying that they come back. But I'm not sure they're going to. well, a few birds did come back, but not to leck, just to kind of hang out, and they are now pretty soundly asleep in front of me. There's only 5 came back, so I think I'm going to get moving and see if I can see anything else, see if I can see any other birds. There's been quite a few red grouse flying around. So part of me is slightly gutted because of when the birds flew away, but it's pretty extraordinary to watch these, you know, these birds that a lot of people don't get a chance to see, and to watch them in this incredible scenery. So yeah, not a bad start to a Saturday, to be honest. Although I do need to go home now and pack for my trip. Well, I am easing my way home. Just looking to see if I can see anything. Just been chatting to one of the farmers. It's funny, I've been coming up here for a few years now, and the first year, basically every farmer stopped me to be like, what are you doing and who are you? Because I was just driving around back and forth across this road, which it is a public road, but they all thought I was going to nick something from their farm, I think. So I introduced myself and talked to them, and now every year I slowly bump into them all again. That's actually the first time I've spoken to that farmer, but he wanted me to identify a bird for him. So he'd had a crane in his front field, which is pretty cool considering how cold it's been and everything. And then, yeah, they all now tell me if they've seen any barn owls or, you know, what's been kicking around. And he was telling me where all the black grouse sit during the day, and I just love it because they all know so much about the bird life around here. You know, they've all lived up here for generations, a lot of them. So it's like I don't see them for usually about 6 months. I'll not be up here and not see them because I'm doing other things, and then all of a sudden I'm back and we have a little catch up. God, it's sunny today. There's a kestrel. Let's see if I can film. Is he coming across in his quad now? Let's see if I can film that kestrel. Yeah, as I was saying, obviously it's very disappointing that the birds flew away when they did, but it was still incredible to watch those birds and, you know, spend time with them and see them in the snow. And they're such hardy birds, like -4 this morning, and they're all up there on the top of the hills just doing their thing. So the females are obviously a lot more sensible that they don't show up until it's a little bit warmer. They're all in this lower valley. I've seen a few, but they've been too far away to film really. So yeah, overall a successful morning, and I always feel like invigorated once I get back into photography, because my winter months are taken up with picking up and different kinds of photography, you know, field sports photography and dogs and all sorts, but wildlife is, you just don't know what you're going to get at the end of the day, and I think that's what makes it so addictive almost, because, you know, you can be out there every day of the week and then one day you'll get that one shot that you wanted, and it is the best feeling. I've recently had a few people actually say that in the conservation world and things, and that we need to take the emotion out of it and think of it like a business and things, and I could not disagree more. For me, this is emotional. Like, it's where I grew up, it's my life, it's, you know, it was my childhood, and it has so many memories for me, not just wildlife but these hills. And I just think, why would you take the emotion out of that? Why would you take, if anything, the emotion of it makes me more passionate about it. So yeah, I find it a strange comment to make, because for me the emotion of it makes me care, and it makes me care a lot, and it makes me more determined to do as much as I can to save these landscapes and this wildlife. So I will keep my emotion in it.